It's week 10 of the... He's the owner of the third most rushing touchdowns league-wide. It's the Ravens and the Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime-time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage.
To do the honors. And we're off from Eckersher. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He'll cobble together a yard there. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The big play nets him 17 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, give to Harris. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Roman Wilson reels it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Wilson on the slant. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing now from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Ravens and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Lamar now from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Richardson back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Motioning one of the tight ends. Running behind center with Harris. Inside the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. That's Thomas. He's got it. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. We'll pause for the injured player, and oof, not who you want to see banged up. It's Michael Thomas who's hurt, and we've seen him miss some time before. Hopefully that's not the case here. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run in. Harris. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
On the move, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the first. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Devin Tompkins to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Hall running between the tackles. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Taken in by Likely. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Charles Omenahu on the play. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds his target, Hall. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 39-yard line.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. To throw, Richardson. Gets this one to Harris. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. No return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
From the 19. Gets this one to Watson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This finds Likely. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
That's incomplete left side. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. And again, it's Jackson. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now we're going to have a stoppage after that return. Looks like somebody was shaken up on the play. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start with a
illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Now Richardson to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They go with Harris on the run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Steelers first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You got to keep punishing your opponent.
All right, here we go. Second down. They'll run with Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Harris gets it on the draw. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
When you get stuffed on a third down draw, it's really hard to look at your receivers. You come off the field, Kate, and you find yourself on a different bench because they want the ball. They want to be a difference maker on 3rd and 6+, and a draw going backwards, that makes no friends.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Into the hands of Likely. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Now it's Lamar. Paul there to haul it in. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 14. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. We send a man in motion. Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's got Watson. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And he's got a free play here. Wilson's got it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 1st down.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, from the 28. And that one's unsuccessful.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Freiermuth there to bring it in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll throw again, Richardson. Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. So we arrive at halftime here in Pittsburgh. The Steelers leading after 2. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where you see the final score there. Jared Goff, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Drake May.
Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still 1st down.
Play action with Richardson. He's going to push one deep down the right.
Read and react, read and react, read and react.
Take him partially out of that hole, and it's going to be 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. Ball at the 33 for first down. Running back, motioning right. Lamar out of the pistol. Able to hit home, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Here we go, second and very long. Taken in by Likely. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Second down, here's an option to the right. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. 3 yards the pickup, now it's 3rd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Finds his target home.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He's going to field this at the 2. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And they're Dotson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Now here's Lamar. Watson with the catch. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Lamar off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to give them the lead.
Kate, we know that every one of these NFL games, well, they can take a life of their own every single weekend. Some are high-flying with lots of points. Others, like this one, they're a grinder. And when you're in a low-scoring game, every one of these kicks is important.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw, Richardson. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They give to Harris from the gun. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Harris has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a lead just before the end of the third. Najee Harris, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers jump in front now by 5. Now Boswell on to send this away. Tompkins now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Baltimore running its offense out now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. On first down, Jackson. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Taking a deep shot here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. We give to Hall now on the option. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Watson coming in motion right. From the 46. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Fires right away, but incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They'll run here on 1st down. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
False start, offense.
A costly false start penalty as 3rd down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Lamar. He's got Watson.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
From the gun, Jackson. This finds Likely. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And that heater's going to fall to the turf.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Wilson's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Gets this one to Harris.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
So out now comes the punter. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. Man, it'll be their football. They've got 1st down from the 31. Lamar out of the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. Took off with it again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We'll pause now for an injured player, and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. They go play action on first. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check-down yards.
Hall there to haul it in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down. He'll throw it. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Back to throw it. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Harris gets it on the counter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers leading by 5. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Harris once more. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. To throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. That's caught for the first. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. He's down to a knee, and the Steelers getting ready to celebrate this victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew,